moving.
Moving.
Not from this house.
No.
Where are we moving to?
A new office.
We got a new office.
Thank God.
Where have we been working?
Our kitchen
Right
table with our 3 toddlers, our nanny, my mom, our assistant. We got to get out of here.
Like most of America, we've been working from home, and like most of America, we don't think Zooming in our pajamas is the future of work.
Bottom pajamas, not top.
So we're pretty excited that we found a building to set up our office, the 2 of us plus our assistant and our growing team.
So we found this building because Brock is on all of the newsletters for commercial real estate agents in LA, and he got an email, sent it to me, and it was this beautiful historic looking brick building in Silverlake, which we met in Silverlake. My parents lived in Silverlake in the 80s, and Brock had his office in Silverlake for 15 years before he moved into our kitchen. So you kind of jokingly sent me this email with this building,
with a
and
question
I was
mark.
like, yeah, get me out of here. So we drove by, we walked through it the next day, had an offer in the day after that, and we're in escrow by the following Monday.
That's right.
Yeah.
And we did a few things that I always tell my clients to do. We wrote a strong offer. We came in with all our proof of funds and our pre-qualification letter. And we weren't afraid of paying, a good price for a really good property. This property's on Sunset, which is like a named street. It's a world famous street. So we're really excited about that. Now, a lot of people who own a business, who have a small business, don't necessarily think that they can go and buy a place to do business in, but you can, and you can fairly easily. There's something called an SBA loan that can let you buy a building for as little as 10% down. So SBA stands for Small Business Administration. They're this massive federal agency that do a lot of things. But what they do for us is they give small business owners loans to buy buildings. And these loans are totally amazing, and a lot of small business owners don't know about them. Here's what you need. You need tax returns from the business for 2 years. So if you have an LLC or an S Corp or some kind of loan out in LA, a lot of people have these little corporations they run their money through. I always tell people, call an SBA lender. You may be able to buy a commercial building. Now, what is a commercial building? People say to me, can I buy an apartment building with an SBA loan? No, it has to be like a retail building, like something on a busy street, or an industrial building, or a manufacturing building, but no houses and no multifamily, so no apartment buildings.
We are here at our new office on Sunset Boulevard in Silverlake. It is a historic brick building. We are going to have our main entrance in there on the lower level, and upstairs, extra offices. It is a fixer, but is going to be chic.
Chic. Let's go take a look. In commercial, everything is a fixer. So any commercial property, the business has to then do the rehab. So that's what we're looking at here.
But downstairs, it's a huge studio space. That's going to be our main office. That's where Brock and I will work. Our assistants will work. Up here is actually a 3-bedroom apartment.
Now for an SBA loan, remember, you have to occupy 51% of the property. Luckily, the downstairs, the commercial portion, is going to let us qualify.
And this doesn't qualify because it's residential space.
Here's the best part of the SBA loans. You can buy a building that has other tenants, occupy a half and then a little bit extra, and then those tenants' rental payments go to you, the landlord, who's also using the building. Sometimes those rental payments can cover most or all of your payment. And here's the best part too is, once you buy the building and you do business there for say 2 or 3 years and it's time to move, you can refinance the building and keep it. So I've met business owners who have successively bought multiple properties, and at the end of say a 30-year career, their business may not be worth anything, but the real estate is priceless. We're gonna get our sign out front.
And we'll put maybe some desks up here. This
is the front window.
What happened?
And then the kitchen's a total gut. I kind of like these little cabinets.
Nope, goodbye.
I always try.
Okay, here is the back of our building. You can see the little deck off of the bottom right here. We're gonna extend it out. This is gonna be like a hub for landlords, for our clients.
Decks are not cheap though. Nothing with Lori is cheap. Decks need what's called engineering. This building has what's gold too for commercial real estate in LA, which is parking. There are a lot of commercial buildings with no parking, and if you're shopping, even a couple spaces makes a huge difference. I count 1, 2, 3, 4 in here. Maybe we'll get 5 or 6. Every spot counts.
Yes. Yeah.
And the main value of a commercial building is your shingle out front, is that sign on a busy street telling people you're in business and who you are.
So we're just going to put real estate life on the side. So let's talk about the pros and cons of buying a commercial space.
Right, why should a business owner buy a place instead of leasing? But there's huge upside in buying and owning a commercial property in Los Angeles, and your business through an SBA loan lets you acquire that property. So if you can acquire it, especially on a named street like Sunset, I mean, long term, there's no shortage of businesses who will rent this building from us when it's time for us to leave for whatever reason. We outgrow the business, we move to a different area.
And buying in Silverlake is never a bad idea. The price is just going up, keep going up and
Seems
up
that
and
way.
up.
Yeah.
It is a great way to become a real estate investor based on your current income from your business.
The biggest con is the cost, rehabbing the property. But remember, as a business owner, if you lease a place, you're rehabbing it anyway. You may as well rehab a building you own. So there's money to be spent, especially when Lori's in charge. But it's going to look gorgeous, and I can't wait to see it.
Me too.
An SBA loan is just a great way to build your wealth through your business and using your business. And I've never met a business owner who bought a building who regretted it.
But I have met a business owner who regretted not buying a building and
true.
leasing for 2 decades.
There's more responsibility, there's greater cost, there's greater upfront cost, but long term, I think there's no doubt that as a business owner, getting into a building you own is basically a no-risk proposition.
And as someone who, if you want to get into real estate investing, this is a great, great avenue to get into it. So let's talk about how you can buy real estate using your business.
First step is call us and we'll refer you to some really good SBA lenders. They will run your taxes, take a look at your gross income, and let you know if and what you can buy. Once you have that information, we can start looking at properties all over Los Angeles.
Then we start contacting commercial agents. We start looking on LoopNet. We start
Writing offers.
searching and we start writing offers. You can stop paying rent to your landlord and start paying rent to your mortgage.
And you can acquire a piece of real estate that long after your business is gone or moved, you will still own.
And you don't need to do all the upgrades that we've talked about here. You can buy buildings that are move-in ready, that you can start working on your business in that space that day.
So call us now if you have a business and you think this might be for you.
It is for you.